I'm Dave Bowers. I've been a member of the PNG for many years. I started out as a collector, like many dealers do. As a teenager in 1953, I was 14 years old and was in high school delivering newspapers and so forth. I became what was called a vest pocket dealer, but read intensely and soon was buying and selling pattern coins, colonials, and so forth. By 1955, I went to my first American Numismatic Association convention, which was in Omaha. And in 1955, that happened to be the first meeting of the Professional Numismatists Guild. The PNG was conceived by Abe Kossoff, with whom I was a good friend even as a little kid, and his associate Saul Kaplan in 1953. But it wasn't until 1955 they had their first meeting. And Abe, who was always a friend of mine and I was a good customer of his, tapped me on the shoulder and said, Dave, you know, one of these days you're going to be a member of PNG. So about 1958, they invited me to be a member. Now, being a member of PNG in 1958 was quite different than it is now. It was, in essence, a private club run by Abe Kossoff and his friends, and if you were a friend of theirs, you could get in. If not, no matter how hard you tried, the door was closed. It was really a super secret society at a Ivy League university or something. No one knew much what it did. It didn't publicize its things, and the meetings were interesting. The meetings were often boisterous. They were usually run by Saul Kaplan, sometimes by Abe Kossoff, and it was not unusual for the attendees to become well lubricated. And then someone would tell an off-color joke and everyone would laugh, but there was no recording secretary, and it was great conviviality. And also the idea was to keep an eye on professional coin dealing. Matters such as counterfeiting, grading, in particular relationships with the American Numismatic Association, and more. Going a little bit fast forward, in 1959 or 1960, my business partner, Jim Ruddy, became executive secretary of PNG. We were with Empire Coin Company. At that time, that was not a salaried position, but in our office, we would receive all communications from people wanting to ask questions about PNG. The dealers also issued guarantees of authenticity, which consisted of a typed up sheet of paper, a description of the coin being bought and sold, and a guarantee of authenticity before anyone else had such. Things changed in the mid-1960s when it was Abe Kossoff desired to open up the membership so that any qualified professional dealer who met certain requirements could apply. And Saul Kaplan, who had been with Abe Kossoff since day one, resigned in effect, saying, well, you know, this should be a private club and you're just opening it to all sorts of people. Well, that didn't happen. The PNG did have a code of ethics. They required professional expertise. They also required existing members to vote them in. So PNG continued after the mid-1960s as a very democratic organization. I was quite involved with PNG. I was behind the scenes when Jim Ruddy was general secretary. I often helped with authenticity. Eventually I was on the board, and then I served as president of the Professional Numismatists Guild from 1977 to 1979. Our great challenge for year after year was the American Numismatic Association, but by and large, the ANA and PNG got very close together, and in recent years, say in the end of the 20th century, early 21st, as now, we've been very supportive of each other. If the ANA has a program, the PNG, if they like the program, will rally to support it with fundraising or educational programs. And conversely, the ANA has given the PNG places to meet and to do educational forums and so forth. So today, the PNG is the world's leading dealer organization, functions very nicely in my opinion. It's a rough world out there because most dealers are not regulated. Someone can buy a business card and say I'm a professional dealer and have no credentials at all, and go on the internet and have an auction and sell fake coins. The internet websites don't like to sell fake coins, but they don't monitor them either in most instances. And if you buy a fake coin for $1,000 and you want to get your money back and the seller won't get it, if you call a lawyer, you have to spend a couple $1,000, and you might not get it back either. Some of these people are overseas or unknown, so dealing through a PNG dealer for a collector who is buying more than pocket change has always been good, and today it's even better. I've been very proud to be a member of the PNG for many, many years, an officer and a supporter.
We encourage you to call the Professional Numismatists Guild at 951-587-8300 or visit our website, pngdealers.org, to discover a wealth of helpful information and to find a PNG dealer near you.